forward to a fun stream. Let me mark out some addresses here. From Melbourne, North Carolina. I'm not sure if that's the actual name of the town. And Mount Juliet, Tennessee. That's where these boxes are coming from. We're going to go a little bit early today because we're going to do some other stuff before we get into what we plan on doing. We're going to open up a couple of the 1991s. Got some mail to go through, which will be fun. This one's from Lavaca, Arkansas. Some of this stuff was sent before the storms, so hopefully it's in good condition. And all in all, we're going to have some fun tonight. It's baseball cards, and we are going early. Looks like we have a eBay ad running, which is nice. What's up, Diana McMahon? Thank you so much. Appreciate you like you cannot believe. Got a surprise for you here. We got Mike Henderson with us. And some other folks. We got Angie here, and Brian's here, and Weedman the Great, and it's Vegas time. Welcome, everybody. Got some more boxes. Picked up this book at Goodwill over the weekend. We'll go through that here in a minute. And some packages that came in, so a little bit of everything. I have to hit refresh on my computer screen to make sure I get our chat visible for me. And let me know if you guys are ready to go. We'll get going. Let me move the Gatorade out of the way, even though it's a thirst quencher. Mike Cav, what's going on? Good to see you. Let me throw you a returning wrench. There you go. Not you. You. It moved a little bit. Add as a moderator. Get one of those blue wrenches. Join the crew. Nice to have you there. It's Kevin Smalls here. Tina H, welcome. Thank you all. So let's actually start with some mail. Let's go to some mail first. Let's do the mail. This one, I believe. I don't know what this one is. We'll see which one this is. Where did the who's got the scissors? Who's got the scissors? All right, stand by. I have the scissors way over here. All right, scissors are handy. We have the scissors. I'm gonna cut into these. I can't vote in the poll because I didn't collect sports cards in the 80s and 90s when I was a kid. Now I don't collect anymore. There you go. You did or you didn't? I don't know what you're saying, but yes. You can collect mentally, mental collection. All right, we're cutting into these guys here. Sometimes we do vertical, sometimes we do horizontal. Today it's horizontal. Frazzled's here, Kevin's here, Mike's here, Diana McMahon's here. Oh my goodness, look what we got here. Daniel Bard of the Colorado Rockies. Let's see what we got here. Wow. Brendan Rodgers of the Colorado Rockies. Ryan Velati. Chris Bryant of the Colorado Rockies. Nolan Jones of the Rockies. Dante Bichette of the Colorado Rockies. Coco Montes of the Colorado Rockies. A couple of different strange cards here, just a little bit of everything. Appears to be some Colorado Rockies. There's Garrett Atkins, the Colorado Rockies. Justin Lawrence, the Colorado Rockies. Yes, there'll be a small assemblage of those put together, and they'll make their way into the McPuddin collection. That's one of the surprises for today. Very exciting. I'll have to go through those and see what else we got in there. Ezekiel Tovar, the Colorado Rockies. Anyway, a bunch of Colorado Rockies came in today. Let's see what else we got. You think that's exciting? Boy, there can't be any more Colorado Rockies than what we just saw. I bet there's no chance there's more Colorado Rockies stuff. Let's see here. Now, every once in a while, you get the greatest deal in the history of the world. Every once in a while. Sometimes you find a collection that, yeah, can't believe someone put this together. And why was it available for just one person to grab in the middle of the night when he couldn't sleep? And you're saying to yourself, could I be that lucky person? Well, I am that lucky person. Let's gonna get through this here. Packaging is very well done. Oh, no. This is different. This is different. I ordered the 2025 United States Coin Collector's Book. This is different. I thought it was something other than this. But this is the 2025 Collector's Book. Got this one. I actually did an Amazon purchase, which is unusual. But in here, like 2012, I just flipped open to the quarters. Let's go to the 2012 quarters. Look at this super low mintages, only 21 million, 22 million, some 2012 quarters, a couple of different ones, Acadia National Park and Chowcow Cultural and Historical Park or so on. Whatever that, I can't even pronounce them. But these are super low mintage of 2012. You can find those. They also have some coins that have 2 million coin mintages because they have the W mint mark. But I got the latest edition of the coin book here. Look at the 2021 Morgans. They started releasing the Morgan in peace dollars again so that people can spend a bunch of money from the mint. They got those in here now up through 2023. Let's take a look at the quarter or the nickels. Let's see if they have the nickels in here. 1995 double die, 83s, 2008, 2024. So the nickels are going to be in here. We'll see if they have all the information on the nickels yet. So 49D over S, that's why I bought the 4 rolls of the 1949 Denver nickels. If I can find one of those, 49D over S, $150 uncirculated. So probably a $25, $30. Yeah. Here we go. Very cool. Let's find 2024. They don't have them listed as being scarce yet. So interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, that's something I purchased there. So I'll get a chance to go through that. It's a lot thicker than it used to be. There's so many more coins out there. That's exciting to me. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got here in the mailbag. Keon was waiting for me to get that. Yeah, it was on sale. That's a used one apparently on Amazon. It was only like $9. Normally $16, $18, $20, something like that. With shipping about 13 bucks, but a heck of a deal. That's my first ever Amazon purchase for myself. All right, this one is a card that I thought was missing. I believe this is the McDonald's rookie for Shaquille O'Neal. And I thought the card had been missing. I didn't get it from my, oh, there it is, look at that. Shaquille O'Neal, McDonald's Upper Deck set. That's freaking cool right there. Shaquille O'Neal, Future Force, Upper Deck McDonald's. Why McDonald's? I have no idea. Maybe you only could get them at McDonald's. There's nothing on there that shows McDonald. Anyway, that's really cool too. I like that one. And that's the beginning of, let's see what we got here. This one, I don't remember what I bought here. It's an individual card. Sometimes they're available. Oh, wow. Some more Vernon Maxwell rookies. Vernon Maxwell, that's how they're going to ship them? Cool. Anyway, I jumped in on the Vernon Maxwell bandwagon. Mad Max, great funny guy. Great player. Anyway, cool. All right, let's open up this box. Let's go here. See, we got this one's from Mebane, North Carolina. Got a bunch of North Carolinans in here in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. I'll say hi to everyone here in a minute once I get everything opened up and we get situated. Careful with the scissors. For Christmas, I'm going to get the box opener. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, okay, this is the good one. All right. McPuddin's saying, oh my gosh, that's a lot of Colorado Rockies. There can't be any more Colorado Rockies, could there? Oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way there'd be more Colorado Rockies. That's her Valley Girl voice. So there we go. Let me cut this baby open. All right, this cost a little bit, but it was worth it. It was worth it. It's being her Christmas stocking. So I'm a Rockies fan now. I have to be because I was born there. All right, are we ready? Autograph Josh Newman. That's an autograph card. Okay. Very cool. There's a second autograph Josh Newman. There's a third autograph Josh Newman. There's a fourth one. I got 4 autographed Josh Newman cards. Cornering the market, Joe Kansky of the Colorado Rockies, autographed from 2008. Got 2 of those. Got 3 of those. Got Ubaldo Jimenez, autograph from the Colorado Rockies. I've got Jeff Baker of the Colorado Rockies. It's an autograph card. Here we have card number 92 of 99, Josh Wilson of the Colorado Rockies. It's his rookie card and it's autographed. Here's an autograph card, an insert from the Colorado Rockies. This is Cam Elzinger. And it's his rookie card, looks like, and it's autographed. Here's one of my favorite ones. Aaron Cook of the Colorado Rockies, card 204 of 825. It's autographed. These are actual autograph cards that came out of packs. Chu Freeman, the certified autograph issue out of Bowman. Chu Freeman. It's a certified autograph. Seth Smith of the Colorado Rockies with the autograph. The 2008 highlights. That's a winner. It says so right there on the back of the card. Look at this one right here. Oh my gosh, it's an autographed rookie card of Jeff Baker, the Colorado Rockies outfielder. Seth Smith, it's a winner. Jason Jennings of the Colorado Rockies, it's an autograph. Bowman certified autograph. Another Chu Freeman and a Juan Murillo. Colorado Rockies rookie card autograph. So a selection of those will end up in the McPuddin collection. It's a big day for McPuddins. All right. Very excited. Been waiting for that stuff to show up. Welcome, everyone. Good to have you here. Let's get going. We're just going a little bit early. A little bit of water. We're going to open this baby up. If all goes well, this will be 1989 Donruss baseball, unopened. There's the Fleer, and there's the top from 1989. At Goodwill with Mrs. Cash this weekend, look what I came across. It's the 1989 Baseball Cards Complete Book. Over 2,000 new cards for 1989. They have pictures of every card from that year. Doesn't have any of the error cards or varieties or anything like that. It doesn't look like, but it's fantastic. So they don't have any of the tops on the front here, but they're the Score, the Donruss, and the Fleer. And we're going to flip it open and show you what we're talking about. Like here's Dale Murphy's cards and Rob Murray and Rance Molnick's, Jamie Moyer. They have them in alphabetical order, Gerald Perry. So if we go to Griffey, Gedman, Gerhardt, Gibson, Gooden, Glavin, Goose Gossage. Look at the Goosers. We got 4 Goosers. Very cool. Tommy Gregg, Mark Greenville, Mark Grace, Gross. Where's Griffey? G-R-I-F. There's no Ken Griffey Jr. in here? Would it be under a different name? Hold on here. This is not a complete book. Young, Yount. Are you rich yet? Does he have a different name? E-F-G-H. G starts with G. Griffey starts with a G. There's Chris Gwynn and Tony Gwynn. Chris Gwynn only had 1 card. Pedro Guerrero, Guillen, Gubiza, Gruber, Deontay, Gross, Greenwell, Greg, Griffin. Should be right here. There is no Ken Griffey Jr. Wow. Wow. What a ripoff. Wow. Would it be under Ken? Holy cow. Who published this piece of crap? Beekman House. The most comprehensive value guide available for 1989 baseball cards. Complete book. That's a lie. These people are liars. I paid $2.99 at Goodwill for that. The most important card of the entire... Holy cow. All right, well, anyway, we own this now. Yay, us. Oh, my goodness. What a ripoff. J for Junior. Ooh, wait a minute. We got a suggestion. J for Junior. How stupid would that be? Let's try it. JK. Come on, Junior. Jordan Jones. Jones, Johnson. A couple of Johnsons in here, 3 Johnsons. A lot of Johnsons. James, Bo Jackson, Incavilla, J.U. Let's go to Junior. Jones. I like that. We're looking for these cards here, one of each today. Come on, show me. Junior. No. Damn. All right. I need to write a letter to someone 30-some years later. I didn't think there's a chance I could get disappointed with that book in any way whatsoever. I'd be better off reading this book. It's Collecting Cards for the Fun of It by Professor I.B. Cards. Sounds like it's made up. All right, this should be the Donruss. We're going to have to find some juniors then. Randy Johnson's, Kirk Schilling's, a lot of great cards to find. There we go. We got a box. All right, so we're going through 1989s tonight. Interesting. Collecting for the fun of it. Let's read through this over a series of days. Odds are you spend most every day either going to school or work. What you do with your free time is really important to you. Your teacher, your boss wants you to work really hard, but I'm here to make sure you have fun. One of the best ways to spend your free time with a smile on your face is to collect trading cards. Some call them bubblegum cards and others say baseball cards. But as we head into the 21st century, the truth is the trading cards cover just about any subject and seldom include bubblegum. These little pieces of printed cardboard have lots of fans for lots of different reasons. People feel connected to their favorite team, athlete, movie, or special memory when they own the right card with a certain picture on it. I have vivid memories of my dad bringing home my first pack of trading cards, Casper the Ghost. I loved them. He was my favorite cartoon, and back then the television only showed black and white cartoons. He was Casper in color. Here was Casper in color. Well, he was still white, but all the stuff around him was in color, and that was the neatest thing I ever saw. As I grew, I developed an interest in baseball, so I began collecting baseball cards. I still remember my favorite cards: Mickey Mantle, Carl Yastrzemski, Tony Conigliaro, and Al Kaline. Boom. There you go. That's the first part of it. That's a cold read, too, right there. I have not practiced that. That's how I used to have to do it on the radio. We'd rip off the news from the AP, and I had to read it live right there. D23NO, what's going on? We got Brian is here. We got Tina H. There will be a pop quiz later, yes. Devon Morrill, Lenny's here. Good to see you. Thank you all for joining us. Mike Cav, it's Vegas time. Lots of bubble wrap. I wish bubble wrap had a secondary market value. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Let's get these 3 open. There will definitely be a pop quiz. So these we're starting to open the other day. Our friends that won the packs come out of here. Gutter, go. So many ads. Lots of ads today. Hold on here. Let me turn that thing off. I was trying to do something really cool and it didn't work, did it? All right, stand by for ad adjustment. I'm going to adjust our adage. Where's it at? Over here. That's us. Video details. Monetization, go to conservative. Holy cow, that's ridiculous. Come on, YouTube, do it right. They had me push a new button, and then I guess that's what happens when you do that. All right, we're good to go. Okay, what song was that from? I missed the whole part of it. All right, we're gonna open one of these because I said we would. We're still trying to find the Ken Griffey Jr. Gold. This will be our warm-up pack. Ken Griffey Jr. Gold. Insert. On the first, we got the Chicago White Sox. By the way, they're going to win the World Series this year, just so you know. Craig Leffert, Henry Cotto, Scott Geraltz, Orlando Merced, Darren Lewis, Tim Raines, Hall of Famer, Vince Coleman, Dennis Rasmussen, Mike Moore, John Burkett, Kevin Brown, George Taco Bell, Ed Zosky, and Brooke Jacoby. As our warm-up, so we needed to be disappointed. We were right there. Coming up at the end of the stream, if you're a channel member, you're going to be in a Wheel of Names drawing for a winning card. Our choices of cards today include a Shaquille O'Neal rookie upper deck McDonald's card, certified. Look at that. The Lars Nudebar rookie card, the very highly coveted and much sought after chase card, Lars Nudebar. The Frank Thomas rookie, the Gary Payton rookie, the Michael Jordan, the Randy Johnson rookie, the Nolan Ryan tuxedo pitching card, Rod Woodson Hall of Fame rookie card, a King Griffey Jr., Barry Sanders hologram, and the Nolan Ryan. You'll get your choice of one of these cards. You're not a member and you're Canadian? Yeah, we can't pay tariffs. I'm sorry about that. It has to be U.S. Yeah, it's already amazing what it. Yeah, I apologize. We'll come up with some alternate for the folks in another country. But those are our choices tonight. If you're a channel member or are becoming a channel member and you're in the chat, you will have a chance to win one of those cards tonight. Your choice. Your choice. All right, we're going to start with the 89 Fleer. Yeah, do that a little bit like that. And let's open it up. Our first 89 Fleer. Now there's a chance for King Griffey Jr. Can someone send me the link to join the membership? For some reason, the link in bio doesn't work for you. Yeah, we're looking for the Ripken Air, the Griffey Jr. rookie, and so on. If someone could post that link, that would be fantastic. Yes. Yeah, if you win and you want to pass it to a stateside person or pick it up at Loonfest, we can do that for you. Bob Walk, Ozzie Smith, Hall of Famer. Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer. Bill Long, Nick Asaski, Rex Hudler, Mario Diaz, Scott Geraltz, Steve Searcy, Tim Leary, Oswaldo Pereza, Bob Nepper, and Jose Canseco. There we go. That's the first one. Now let's do a tops. We're going to rotate here. So we do this sometimes. We do it with the vertical, sometimes the horizontal. We're doing hors today. Oh, no. Look who got damaged by gum. No. No. Oh. Look at that. Bo Jackson gum card. Horrible. Oh, look at that. Just nasty. Oh, well. That's too bad. But we have a Ricky Henderson, a nice Ricky Henderson. 89. I bet he's in the book. Hubie Brooks, Mike Scott, Rick Shue, Dickie Thong, Tom Browning, Tom Pagnazzi, and Jose Oquendo. All right, let's go to the Donruss. We're looking for Bo Jackson. We're looking for Ken Griffey Jr. We're looking for Kurt Schilling. We're looking for a lot of great cards here. Steve Searcy, Danny Walling, Nelson Liriano, Luis Polonia, Mike Campbell, Terry Clark, Kirk Gibson, Jose Canseco again, Mark Gubizah, Mark Clear, Charlie Pulo, Andres Thomas, Tim Raines, Hall of Famer, and Damon Berryhill. What was the name? Dickie Thong? No, Dickie Thon, not Dickie Thong. There you go. Dickie Thon. Dickie Thong is a whole different channel. Here we go. Bob Walk, a bad name for a pitcher. Yes, exactly. All right, 89. Fleer, unopened box. We're going through the packs. Got a Mark Kukrow, Dennis Lamp, Vance Law, Dan Plesac, looking in for the sign. Dan Petrie, Gene Larkin, Darren Jackson, Jack Morris, he's in the Hall of Fame, Mark Davis, Lenny Harris and Marty Brown, Danny Heap, Jeff Kunkel, Jeff Parrott, Greg Harrison. Is there one back here? Is there one hiding? A George Brett. See if I can get that to come off there. There it is right there. George Brett. Look how bad this one's cut. Can you see the edging there? George Brett is edging right there. Got the ripped paper. Doesn't make it worth any more. Actually makes it worth less. Holy cow. Dickie Braun? No, I don't think that's the name. All right, let's keep going here. Oh, no. Look at this. Barry Bonds, damaged with gum. I wonder how hard it'd be to put a whole set together of stars and rookies with gum stains. No. Barry Bonds with gum. Ah, nastiness. Oh, come on. Pop that right off. There we go. Barry. That's horrible. Bob Walk. Dale Murphy. Mike Greenwell. Ed Whitson. Got a Greg Maddox. He's in the Hall of Fame. Oh, don't drop it. Oh, I almost knocked everything down. Sorry about that. Holy cow. Rob Deere, Keith Moreland. It's like an earthquake. Oh, we got Goose Gossage. I know where that goes. Got the Goose Gossage card. That goes in the McPuddin collection. Put that in a sleever. The Goose. Steve Urkel has a card. Roger Clemens All-Star. Look how tiny he was. Lee Mazzelli and Barry U.S. Bonds. Oh, man. Just vicious. Let's get in here. This is the Donruss, 1989. Hoping it's not been searched. We'll find out. Scott Medvin, Willie Wilson, Lloyd Mosby, Tony Armas, Johnny Ray, Mike Fitzgerald, Willie Frazier, Rance Mulnix, Kel Daniels, Hensley Mullins, Mike Maddox, Hippolito Pena, Jeff Blauser, Brooks Jacoby, and Mark Langston. So far, no huge ones. What's up, DH? Hey, DH, thank you for the email. I'm glad you enjoyed the cards and that you had a chance to hang out with your son a little bit, go through it. And the William the Refrigerator Perry, hopefully that sparks an interest in the history of only stuff you do in America. The fridge. That was awesome. Thank you for the email. All right, up next, let's go with the Fleer, 1989 Fleer. Chance for a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Don't forget, if you're a channel member, you got a giveaway at the end of the stream here. Pat Tabler, Eric Show, Louis Aguayo, Louis Meadows, Bob Boone, poorly cut, Dwayne Ward, don't give me a card that's poorly cut. Don Baylor, Steve Jeltz, Jeff Musselman, Sid Bream, Tim Laudner, Eddie Murray, Joe Orsolak. We got the Orioles again, 2 Orioles. Interesting. Find out if that means anything. Let's do it. The fridge was the man, yes. All right, some more gum. Joe Carter on the clean side, and Detroit Tigers team checklist with Craig Catteray, so we'll just knock the gum off. Another great name for a pitcher, Eric Plunk. How many hit by pitches? HBPs. I don't see it on there. Eric Plunk, great name for a pitcher. I don't think I'm ever going to buy any more 1989 tops. These are really hard to, like they've all been in a flood or something. Jim Leland, Tom Niedenfuhr, Mike Kingery, Randy Reddy, Greg Briley, Mark Clear, Joe Carter. I'm going to keep that one. You would think on Barry's card it would have a, I can't even pronounce that. Damn, I bet that's funny. Dynamic, just that coach was on. I didn't say you wanted him. That's was my thought why I did it. I'm missing all kinds of conversations. That's okay. Here we go. Let's go back to these guys. Our third one of the Donruss. This to me, I mean, they're really, you know how we talked about sometimes they don't get, I mean, to me this, I'm not going to say they were searched, but it sure feels like they put a lot of extra effort into resealing these. That's just my opinion. Steroids. Oh, I'm on steroids, yes. I actually took my steroids just a little bit ago. Brian Holman, Todd Stottlemyre, Kevin Brown, Greg Walker, Jimmy Jones, Gene Nelson, Walt Terrell, Jose Lean, Pat Perry. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Ken Griffey Jr. Look at that. Look at that right there. Why am I not wearing gloves? Holy cow, Ken Griffey Jr. We got the Griffey Jr. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Look at that. Ken Griffey Jr. I don't think we had one of those in the stack of cards we're going to give away at the end of the stream here. So I'm going to add that to it. Look at that right there. We just pulled it out. That's now one of the cards you can pick at the end of the stream if you're a channel member and you win the Wheel of Names. Look at that beauty. What's up? The kid. Gotta love that. These guys, very nice. All right, we got one awesome card so far. Let's go here. Let's get the Fleer Griffey. Let's go. Got Randy Myers, Terry Poole, Bob Welch, Glenn Hubbard, Willie Randolph, Bruce Ruffin. How much is it worth? That's a great question. Is Jody in here? Jody FJ has all the information. You know what? Let me look it up. I'm going to look it up for you in my price guide. How much is the King Griffey Jr. worth? Let's go right to the King Griffey Jr. See if it's alphabetical. H-I-J-G. Griffey. G-R. Griffey. I don't see it in here. What? Goose Gossage is in here. Tommy Gregg is in here. Mark Gubazaw is in. I don't see it. Holy cow. We'll never know. We'll never know. What's up, Todd Wiener? Andres Thomas, look at the 40-40. Used to be impressive. Goose Sausage. Whole different game. Whole different stream. That's OnlyFans. Tommy Herr, Roger McDowell, Chuck Krim, Bo Jackson. We got a Bo. Look at Bo. Very cool. 49 home runs in his short career at that point. Bo Jackson. All right, up next, we're going to do the 89 Topps. Ohtani is a 50-50. I know it makes the 40-40s worthless. Okay, get that nasty gum off there. Yeah. All right, Jack Howell, Fred Lynn, Jose Lind, Chuck Krim, Pat Tabler, Paul Molitor. He's a Hall of Famer. He had some problems back in the 70s and turned his life around. There's Tim Raines as an Expo. I know that. I know who that is. Even though it doesn't say it, I know exactly who that is. Tim Raines, Hall of Famer. Fantastic. Felix Fermin and Gene Walters. Paging August Ice. Paging August Ice. Very nice. Fred Lynn, I have a baseball glove. Cool. This weekend, we also picked up a Mizuno softball glove at Goodwill. Beautiful glove. It's probably for a 12 or 13-year-old, and we bought it for my upcoming granddaughter. It's a beautiful softball Mizuno glove. Got it at Goodwill. I always buy, anytime I see gloves at Goodwill, I buy them because I like to give them out. D23NO, welcome to supporter of the channel. Very cool. Good to have you with us. You'll be in the drawing later. Just make sure you're here when I call for names. We'll put you in. Carlos Quintana, Larry McDaniel, McWilliams, sorry, George Bell, Barry Jones, Wes Gardner, Tony Gwynn, Hall of Famer. He struck out less in a year than most players do in a week, is what somebody was saying in a stream the other day I was watching. Super hitter. Super hitter. Definitely got a grandbaby loon coming. Very excited about that. Sometime August, September, October. I don't have an exact date. Very excited about that. All right, let's go back to Fleer. Yeah, I always buy the any good sporting gear, and then if you get a chance to give it away and help make some kids' life, that's great. Bobby Bonilla, Juan Behringer, Rick Shue, flip it over. Mike Dunn, Eric Hansen. I thought he had some tobacco there. Willie McGee, Rick Cerrone, Jack McDowell, Norm Charlton, one of the Nasty Boys, Johnny Podres, Henry Cotto, Kelly Downs, Ted Power, and Mike Sharperson. Gwynn struck out less in his career than some players in one. Yeah, exactly. Fantastic hitter. I'm going to put these down in a box down here. Clean up our work area a little bit. Appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for joining us as we do our Monday night card collecting. Having fun. You guys having fun yet? Mika's here. Very cool. Bradley, thank you for that. Yeah, it's amazing. A lot of card boxes tonight. Yes, we're doing the 1989. Let me show you about 1989. We have the complete history. The complete, it's not the partial, complete book of 1989 baseball cards. There's not an asterisk on there anywhere. Look at that. Wonder what this sold for initially. I wonder if there's a price tag on it. It's from Beekman House. I'm gonna write them. They're distributed by Crown Publishers, 225 Park Avenue, New York, 10003. Fantastic. Page 4 photo of Oral Hershiser. They have to have a credit on Oral. Very cool. We have all the information. We're not missing anything, allegedly. Carmelo Martinez with the gum on it. Let's soak through 3 cards there. Danny Jackson. Oh, Mark Grace. Played for the Cubs. Broadcaster. Nice guy. Ruben Sierra. Bill Wegman. Steve Balboni. Chris Sabo. John Cerruti. Jose De Leon. Dave Dervecki. He's the guy with cancer. I keep all his cards. I got a ball autographed by him. Mike Fitzgerald. The Braves leaders. And that guy. KFC West Wings, welcome. Let's go with the Donruss. This has been good so far. So my whole thing about being searched, I'm going to take that back. Paul Molitor, MVP. Louis Aquino. Paul Molitor, regular. Charlie Pulo, Dale Murphy. Bryn Smith, Mike Smithson, Junior Ortiz, Gary Thurman, Manny Trio, Danny Jackson, Glenn Davis, and Jerry Brown. Cranking through them. Let's go to the Fleer. We're looking for the Griffey Jr. rookie from the 89 Fleer. Collecting cards is a great way to kill some time, to relive some memories, to find your favorite players, and possibly make a few bucks. I used to have the 1984, 83, 84 Gatorade basketball set that had Michael Jordan and Barkley and all those guys in it. Apparently, there's only 2 or 3 graded 10 of the Michael Jordan from that set, and they sell for $200,000+ or more. And I had one set at one time. I'm sure I sold the Jordan right away. I have no idea what condition it was in. Nobody did condition back then, as long as it wasn't destroyed. Another Dravecki, Kevin Romine, Calvin Schiraldi, Joey Meyer, Sherm Corbett. I probably got $100 for it. Charlie Lee, Goose Gossage, says so right there. There we go. Goose Gossage in the McPuddin collection. Gary Pettis, Randy Reddy, Brad Pounders, Gerald Clark, Kirk Gibson, Ed Vandenberg, and Tim Burke. That is a lot of money. People will pay it, though. People will pay it. People will come, Ray. Dave Winfield, damaged on the back. Oh my gosh, this whole box, all the stars are damaged. Somebody sold me a crappy box and they knew it. John Tudor, Al Nipper, Orestes Destrade, Glenn Hubbard, Mitch Webster, Neil Allen, Bobby Thigpen, Bob Nipper, Lloyd McClendon, Steve Trout, no relation, Todd Benzinger, and Tim Bristus. All right, we're having fun. Yeah, McPuddin gets all the gooses. If you have a favorite player, let me know. Hoskin Powell, I already have someone that wants that one. Lance Blankenship, Steve Balboni, Brian Downing, Dave Henderson, Gary King, Bob Nipper, Jack Morris. He's a Hall of Famer. Look at that. You can't even really tell who he is because of the shadow. Andy Hawkins, Rick Sutcliffe, Ron Robinson, Don Robinson, Rick Honeycutt, Ken Oberkfell, Tim Laudner, Sean Dunston, and Pascal Perez. And now another Fleer. What's up, Blue Sky? Thanks for being here. You guys be sure to hit the refresh and watch yourself a commercial. There's Dave Stewart. This is a Sandy Alomar Jr. rookie card. His brother Roberto is in the Hall of Fame. Sandy was good too. Steve Shields, Shane Rowley, Gino Petroli, Ozzie Virgil. There's Andres Galarraga. Was with the Expos, went on to the Rockies. Ken Daly, Dave Clark, outfield rookie. Now this, to me, this is not correct. This is a variety. Where's Jody FJ? We're going to look this one up. It shouldn't say rookie on there. I don't remember ever seeing that before. Stand by. We're going to look up Dave Clark. Let's look up Dave Clark in our complete guide. Black, Bover, Brett, Brooks, Brown, Candelaria, Carpenter, Carmen, Dave Clark. It does say rookie on it. It's the only one in the set I've seen that. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to put that in a sleeve. I've not noticed that before. Because none of the others say rookie on them. Why would this one? Everything else just says pitcher, catcher. We'll put that off to the side. Dave Cohn's a pitcher, not a rookie. Birkbeck, Montgomery, we'll find another rookie and see if it says that. Like Sandy Alomar Jr., I know for a fact this is a rookie. Does not say rookie on it. The Dave Clark 5, that's right. Sid Fernandez, John Farrell, Cal Daniels, Lance Johnson. Let's find ourselves another rookie. 58 viewers, 39 likes. Let's try for at least 50. That'd be great. We're not going to do the entire boxes. We're going to stretch this into 3 or 4 different things probably. Tony Oliva, turn back the clock. That guy. Melito Perez. Mark Langston. Good follow through. Bob Brenly. Ron Hassey. Mike Stanley. Gary Pettis. Will Clark. Nolan Ryan. There we go. Glad that didn't have the gum on it. Nolan Ryan, 1989. We'll take that one. Tony O is a super sweet guy, yes. Gary Carter, Hall of Famer. And Baliki. All right, it's time for the Donruss. If people stockpile these boxes from 89, what is being stockpiled today? Exactly. Exactly. Can't wait for the next 40 years. I won't be around, but somebody will be. Brad Wellman, Doug DeCenzo, Lloyd McClendon, Bob Forsch, Steve Bushell, Wally Joyner, Mitch Webster, that guy, Canseco, Tim Laudner, Carmen, nothing in there. Kevin Mitchell. How many home runs did he have in 88? Only 19 at 22. Yeah, he had a bright future. Benito Santiago rocked. Yeah, he's a great catcher. No, yeah, Bo Nix cards, be putting those away. Fleer, looking for the Griff. Yes, Deion Sanders rookie card is in one of these packs. No, it's in 1990. 1990 is the rookies. That's the next one, not this one. 1990. We have a box of 90s here. We can go through, or at least a couple packs we can go through. Dennis Martinez, Mark Gubiza, Chris Brown, John Candelaria. So what year is this? I've been opening these packs since 1989, and I didn't notice that card until today. That's how long it's been. Unnoticed. Ernie Witt, R.J. Reynolds, Gary Gaetti, and back-to-back Baltimore Orioles. We're going to dig to the bottom. Remember last time I was in the last pack or second to last pack? Yeah. I'll do one more tops, and then I'm going to quit doing tops because it's just nasty. The Weasel, is that his? Oh, Joe Carter. Look at that. It's bent. Ay, ay, ay. Topps Company t-shirts. Fred Manrique, Jim Leland, Tom Niedenfuhrer, Mike Kingery, Randy Reddy, Briley Clear, Sanderson, McGaffigan, Honeycutt, Elster, Long, and Barry Hill with that guy. Donruss again. One kid knew who the fridge was. Really cool. The fridge is awesome. Joey Myers, Dave Henderson, Craig Biggio rookie card. There he is, the Biggio. After a few years as a catcher, he became a second baseman to save his knees. Craig Biggio, card 561, rookie for the Houston Astros. Behringer, Mike Schmidt, he's a Hall of Famer. How tall was he, 6'2"? Third baseman, hot corner. Gardner, Show, Owen, Snider, Marshall, Hetzel, Larry Sheets, and Jerry Don Gleaton, Joe Don Baker's friend. Put these in the box down here. Let us grab us one of these. Breakup paste. Instead of the tops, we're going to do one of these. Greg Swindell, Scott Sanderson, Movon, Kurt Stillwell, Dave Valley, Lou Whitaker, Ruben Sierra, Brett Saberhagen, Cal Ripken Jr., that's a nice card. Mickey Morandini, we're going to keep the Cal. Hall of Famer, go see Cal. Tall baseball players usually aren't that good. Some of them aren't. That guy, Judge, is okay. But they're using the bed knob to hit. No, it's not cheating. I wish that worked out for Joe Mauer. Mauer was okay. All right. We're looking for the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, the Randy Johnson rookie, and the Billy Ripken error card. We have an insert. We have an all-star insert, Oral Hershiser. There we go. We'll take that. 89 Fleer Oral Hershiser insert. Blauser. Wilson. McGuire. Worrell. Stanley. Boston. Winningham. Nixon. Davis. Butler. Tom Brookins. Here we go. We're going to check it. Remember, the Tom Brookins and the Mike Heath have reversed. These are corrected again. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. So I'm going to dig down. This is the same guy. We got this from the same guy that we got the other one from. I wanted to give him a second shot. This one wasn't even sealed. That was not even sealed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Macklemore, Tolliver, Nipper, Moreland, that guy, Hamilton. Come on. Chad Kruder, Perez, Farr, Simmons, Rigetti, Devin White, Craig Reynolds. Nobody in that one. Is this one sealed? Okay, this one's sealed. Terry Steinbach, Juan Samuel, Rick Leach, Barry Bonds, Randy Bush, Traber, Niedenfuhrer. We got the Orioles. Gary Reedus, Coleman, Barrett, Concepcion, and Martinez. Let's try the bottom one over here. Okay, that's sort of sealed. See how it's lightly sealed? That's Ricky Henderson on the back. No wax, which is nice. Passed away last year. Ricky. His rookie card, if you find a Mint State 10, sells for $40,000, $50,000. Somewhere around there. Balboni, Terry Pendleton, Roger Clemens, Candy Sierra, Neil Heaton, Dave Valley, Kevin Mitchell, Fred Lynn, Jay Howell, Rick Aguilera, Dave Smith, Mark McGuire, and Ron Hassey. Come on, McGuire. So there's a couple of A's back-to-back as well. Did I pass up a Fernando? Did I? Did I pass up a Fernando? I don't know why I would. Might have been looking at the next card already. Fernando. How long ago was that? I'm going to say maybe. Maybe I did. All right, let's put these back. Let's go a couple more of these over here. Houston Cougars really mucked up the NCAA. Yeah, nice job, Houston. All right, nicely sealed pack here. This is the 89 Donruss. We've already got one Griffey. We're looking for Randy Johnson and a bunch of other great rookies. Eric Hansen, not Griffey. Tom Foley, Sasser, Pete Smith, Reed Nichols, Rod Nichols, Kramer, with Sil Campos-Luso, and that guy. Let's do another one. Gino Petrolli, Ken Williams, Mike Moore, Dennis Rasmussen, Alfredo, Barry Larkin. He's in the hall. Here it is, 59 scoreless innings and counting. That's the Oral Hershiser. 1988, pitched 59 and he tied, was it Sandy Koufax? Very cool. Dave Clark, doesn't say rookie on it. Let me keep that one too. Buhner. How can you trade Buhner? Sabo. Cecil Fielder. Got a couple more here. Appreciate y'all joining us. Coming up on our 1 hour. Ooh, Roberto Alomar rookie card on the back. No wax, which is nice. There's his rookie. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's a spitting image of his brother. It's just like the Craig Biggio Hall of Fame rookie card. No, it's not his rookie. I apologize. 88. 1988 was his rookie. 1988 was his rookie, not 89. Don Mattingly. Shane Rowley. Hippolito Pena. Todd Benzinger. Ricky. Oh, Greg Jeffries. Look at that one. Look at that one. Would have been big. Bob Welch. Kevin Bass. Greg Harris. Wade Boggs. He's in the hall. All right, we'll do another Topps. Fred Tolliver with the gum. Randy Kramer. So if Gary Sheffield. His son is high school or college right now. Has the same sweet swing. Great player. He'll be in the big leagues. Gary Sheffield rookie card. These were $3 a piece when they first came out. I know guys that bought thousands of them thinking he was going to go and be a superstar. He's a great player. Played for a bunch of years. Probably should be in the Hall of Fame. Gary Sheffield rookie card. Oberkfell. Albert Hall. Adley Hammaker. Keith Hernandez. McPuddin Collection. Pete Smith. Tim Burke. Ozzie Smith. Mike Moore. Mike Schmidt. And Dave Anderson. That's not a bad pack. Not a bad pack at all. All right, let's do this. Donruss here. Dante Bichette rookie coming up. Dave Leeper, Rich Gedman, Vance Law, Craig Worthington, Don Mattingly, All-Star, or the Diamond King, Caminiti, DeShays, Todd Fruworth, Mike Greenwell, and the Bichette. Look how young he looked there. Do one more of these on the bottom of each of these stacks. Let's get the bottom cards. It's in the other box. That's where we found the Billy Ripken. Get the bottom pack of each stack. All right, let's do it. Billy Ripken, here we go. Rick Rhoden, Johnny Ray, Kelly Gruber, Eric Plunk, Von Hayes, Eichhorn, Ortiz, Reardon, Sisk, Schmidt, the two Orioles. This guy, Edgar Martinez, there we go. Rookie card, second year card, 88 was his rookie. All right, this has got to be it right here. Come on, Billy. I'm not ordering any more cards from this guy. I gave him a shot to redemption box. It's a very expensive redemption box, $90+. Ron Gant, those guys. Carmelo Castillo, Gary Carter, Hall of Famer. That's from Field of Dreams, that scene. Tom Gordon, Flash. Jose Rio, Hilgis. Action photo or pose? I like the action photos better. Show me something from a game. I want a game-used photo. All right, so I'm just going to do random because we're just random. Here we go. Just random. Let me hit refresh on my thing here. Mitch Webster, Jeff Robinson, Andy Hawkins, Randy Kramer, way offside. Is that Sheffield rookie? We got another Sheffield rookie. Wow, Devereaux, Santa, Wallach, Wilson, and Gary Sheffield, another rookie card. Up until the Upper Decks came out, everyone was so stoked with the Fleer. The Upper Deck kicked their butt, but that's awesome. Fischel, Davis, Henke. Wow. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. Let's put these guys back in here. Randomly stacking them in. Where's Random Stacker? I need help. We got an insert. Got a Will Clark, All-Star team. Rick Mailer, Ryan Fisher, Mike Campbell again, Lee Smith, Harold Baines, Jeff Reed, Louis Rivera, Harold Reynolds, Jose Uribe, Don Heinkel, Stanek, and only one Oriole. There's Random Stacker. What's up? Good to have you here. Rick Rochelle, Jeff Whalewander, John Shelby, Brady Anderson, Carney Lansford, Matt Williams, Gross, the Alomars, Roberto and Sandy. Roberto Shorter. Interesting. Tim Jones. I'm just randomly. We're going to do something else here real quick. Yeah, Upper Decks was real expensive. John Crook. Woodson. Just knocking stuff down now. Stanley. Tim Raines, Hall of Famer. Stillwell. Miscut. Wally Joyner. Fred McGriff, Hall of Fame. Burns. Palmer. Drebeck. Blah, blah, blah. All right, you go in there. Pick up some more of my trash. We're going to do a few more of the Donruss. Then I'm going to bust open another box of something that we haven't done yet. Just because. Do some 1992 Upper Deck. Then we'll do our drawing. I'm just trying to draw it out and keep you guys here for a while. Mike Greenwell. Billy Hatcher. Eric King. Craig Reynolds. Greg Matthews. David Cohn. Henneman. Dalton. McGriff. And Coleman. That guy, Fernandez. Yeah, box of 89 Upper Deck right now goes for about $500 or $600 just for one box. Morgan, Ricky Jordan, Plesac, Stubbs, Chris Brown, Will Clark. All right, two more of these, and I'm going to switch it up. Andy Van Slyke. Yeah, Rich, are you rich yet? Lee Smith, Maldonado, Guzman, Tom Gordon, rookie, and this guy. Feels like 1999, Coach. I'm still watching your streams. Feels like 99. Feels like 89. Yeah, 99 was a great year. Jamie Moyer. Look how young he is there. Should be in the Hall of Fame. All right. McGriff again. All right, let me put these off to the side here, and I'm going to pull up a box. It's a brand new box of Upper Deck, 1992. Still in the wrapper. Let's find the Ted Williams. Let's get a Ted Williams autograph. Here we go. 1992. Some decent cards in this. Limited edition hero cards. What's up, Steve Miller? What's going on? JT, great to have you here. Flooding in Ohio and Kentucky, yes. Some big rains in Texas, too. All right, Upper Deck, 1992, the orange one. Let's see who we got. Adam Peterson. Mike Stanton. David West. Mike Jeffcoat. Phil Plantier. Mo Vaughn. Kevin Seitzer. Wally Joyner. Greg Vaughn. Dave Anderson, Chris Sabo, Chili Davis, Hector Villanueva, a rookie of Sean Green. So let's see if they say they've randomly sequenced them now. Let's find out. So this is card number 55. So do we get card number 56 or 54 in this pack? We'll find out. They say they've randomly sequenced them after all the problems of previous years. Also, the other day when we opened the box, I got the high series or the second series of the 1991s. The guy sent me the wrong box. It would cost way too much to send it back and all that, so I'm stuck with it. But he screwed me. A lot of that going on eBay. All right, let's find the rookie. George Brett. Not a rookie. Darren Jackson. Tom Glavine, Hall of Famer. Sabes. Dave Gallagher. Andre Dawson, another Hall of Famer. Yeah, they're lying. Why do they lie? Look at that. There's 54. The next one will have number 53 in it. It says random sequencing right on the box here. Same people made the book. Get ready for card number 53 to come out of here. Mark Guthrie, Kenny Rogers, Roasters, Dan Plesac, Brian Holman. Is that Griffey? No. Von Hayes, Wade Boggs, Kurt Stillwell, Glenn Braggs, Gary Sheffield. How did he do his rookie season? 1989. Played in 24 games, had 80 at-bats, scored 12 runs, had 19 hits, 1 double, 4 home runs, 12 RBIs. That was 88. 89, 95 games, 368 at-bats, 34 runs, 91 hits, 18 doubles, 5 home runs, 32 RBIs, batting .247. Not quite the hot start everyone expected. Eric Davis, Andre Dawson, Chris Hammond. Oh, look, number 53. Number 53, 55, 54, 53. I wonder what's going to be in the next pack. Number 52. So this is how a card shop can search cards. Graphic One, you sound great. Love when you do cards. Cool, thank you. Good to have you here. Appreciate you. Oh, we got a Griffey. We got a Griffey. Appreciate you very much, Graphic One. You've been around since the start of the channel. Appreciate you popping in every once in a while. It's awesome to see you. Look at that. Most exciting player, Major League Diamond Skills, Ken Griffey Jr. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right, Alex Fernandez, Scott Radinsky. Got to call her back. All right, Mike Maddox, Jerry Brown, Mark Lewis, that guy, Chris Sabo, Jordan, and Melito Perez is card 52. I believe I've proven my point that yet again we were lied to by Big Baseball Card. Look at that. Random sequencing. Right there. Random sequencing. Tamper resistant. Counterfeit deterrent. Every pack puts you in the game. Not one Ted Williams yet. Little pissing us off. All right. Let's go to our drawing. If you're a channel member, you got the little mark next to your name. We're going to put you in the wheel of names now. And the winner gets a chance to pick a card, any card, of the stack that we have. Let me do this. We go to Wheel of Names. Wheel of Names coming up here. I have to bring this down ever so slightly. Turn this up like this. And then as soon as I get, there he is, D23NO will be first. Hold on one second. So I got to clean this one out. Start with a new one. Probably some people here are on both, but we're going to do it this way. Caught a home run from Sheffield at Rockies game. Cool. All right. D23NO is our first one. Diana McMahon is another one. Who else we got here tonight? Tina H. Very nice. If you're a channel member, please put a chat in real quick so I can see that you're in here. We'll get you in the Wheel of Names, a chance to pick. Todd Weiner. Very nice. Thank you for being here, Todd. Wheel of Names is open for business now. Let me know if you're here. Devon Morrill. We got that. Very good. Appreciate y'all joining us. This is the big giveaway. If you're a channel member, we have a chance to pick the King Griffey Jr., the Nolan Ryan, Barry Sanders, the Griffey, this guy, Rod Woodson rookie card, Nolan Ryan pitching in the tuxedo, the Randy Johnson rookie, Michael Jordan, Gary Payton rookie, Frank Thomas, Lars Nudabar, and of course the Shaquille O'Neal Upper Deck McDonald's. Angie's back. Cool. Angie, welcome. Good to have you here. We'll give a few minutes for everyone to do this. If you're a channel member, it's got that little box next to the name on there. If you have not hit the thumbs up, we appreciate that as well. Thank you so much for being a part of what we do here, each and every one of you. A few more minutes here, give everyone a chance. We'll open another pack, see if we get card number 51. Reach in here. Actually, we'll pick from a different stack, see what we get here. If you're a channel member, this is your chance. The big card giveaway. This is a different stack. Armando Reynoso, Barry Jones, Walt Terrell, Aldous Burks. We got a holograph in here, hologram. Terry Steinbach, Randy Valverde, Todd Stottlemyre, and the Cubs. We got the Cubs. That's pretty sweet. Jose Guzman, Mike Harkey, Tony Phillips, Matt Williams, old school, Bill Doran, Chris and Tony Gwynn, the Gwynn brothers, and Bob Wickman, card 76. So number 75 or 77 will be in the next pack. Anyone else? Is that it? We have 2, 3, we have 6 people. All right, let's do Steve Miller. There we go. Steve Miller, 7. Let me fix that. Do it right. No, that's not right. All right, Steve Miller's there. We have 7 folks. Last chances. We're going to do our final call here. If you are a channel member, do a chat. Be stateside. And we'll mail it to you, USA, USA, USA. Can't afford the tariffs to send them anywhere else. But we'll, if you are international, let me know. And then you can assign the win, or we can give it to you at Loonfest, or I'll figure out what we can do with it. Did Mika go away and DH go away? Good question. All right. 30 more seconds. Get your chat in. We got to get you on the wheel of names. We're going to pick, we're going to put in the one for pick 2 cards. There we go. Pick 2 cards. And the other one is, never mind. I was going to make a joke. It's inappropriate. Certainly wouldn't want to do that. There's Mika. You're out with the dogs. Good to have you back. Mika 1000. Nice. Just in time. Card Shop Realty. What's going on? Good to have you here. I was going to say if we put, nah, just a portfolio of brawn nudes. I was going to put that in there, but we don't want to do that. That might be offensive to somebody. All right, once again, this is what we're up for. The King Griffey Jr., we pulled that one. The Nolan Ryan, Barry Sanders, another Griffey, Rod Woodson, rookie, Hall of Famer, Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, Michael Jordan, Gary Payton, Frank Thomas, Lars Nudabar, Shaquille O'Neal, or the Edgar Martinez. Lynn, how you doing? Good to see you. You're amused when you do stuff involving my industry. I love it. This is a fantastic industry. All right, last chance, Teenage, you're in there? Okay. Someone give a countdown of like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to the Wieners. Very nice. Okay, here we go. This is our first drawing. These are the channel members that are in here right now. The channel member giveaway. Spinning our first winner. Tina H. Congratulations, Tina H. Look at that. Just edged out. Diane McMahon. Tina H is the winner. Which one would you like, Tina H? Let me know. We've got the Shaquille O'Neal, the Lars Nudabar, Frank Thomas, Gary Payton, Michael Jordan, Randy Johnson rookie, Nolan Ryan, Rod Woodson, the Griffey, Barry Sanders, Nolan Ryan, or the King Griffey Jr. rookie. Which one would you like? Your choice. Tina H, the winner. Michael Jordan, great selection. Great selection. I'm even going to put it in a hard holder for you here, too. Fantastic selection, by the way. Fantastic selection. There we go. Do me a favor, send me an email with your mailing address on it. We'll get that right off to you. Exactly. Very cool. Now, for secondary prize, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Stand by. I'm going to add and subtract. Did we find anything really cool today? We did. All right, we'll do it this way. There's the Gary Sheffield rookie, Randy Johnson, Nolan Ryan, that guy. I'm going to pull the Shaquille O'Neal out for this one. All right, we're going to do a second spin here. And Tina H is still in it. All right, here we go. Second spin, second winner. Let's do it. And the winner is Todd Weiner. Todd Weiner coming in strong. Todd Weiner, would you like the Sheffield, the Johnson? The Johnson makes sense. Nolan Ryan, Rod Woodson, Griffey, that guy, him or him. Your choice. Todd Weiner. Weiner's the winner. Let's do it. Outstanding. I'm just going through them one more time till we get Weiner's award. The Weiner Award. Barry, please give it to Braun for his birthday. Ooh, I like that. The Barry Sanders hologram. We'll give it to Braun for his birthday. I like that very much. Thank you for that. Let me put that. Let me take out a Vernon Maxwell top loader. Hold on here. Figure out how to separate these. I'll figure it out. Anyway, we'll put it off to the side for the Bronster. It's very nice of you, Todd Weiner. There he is right there. Well, thank you all very much. There's a chance on Las Vegas Private Eye around 7:30 there might be some gaming somewhere. You never know. Be sure to send me the email, Tina H, with your mailing address. We'll get that out to you right away. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. This is fantastic. Over an hour and some minutes of card collecting fun. Pretty much every Monday we're going to do something like this, one way or the other, and enjoy the heck out of it. You guys are the best. We will see you later on a different channel doing different things. There's Grogu with the Gypsy Gold chain on. Fantastic, y'all. Jody FJ, we needed you earlier. Dave Clark, 1989 Fleer, says rookie on it. And none of the other cards have it on there. What do you know about this? Dave Clark, rookie. Right there. None of the others say that. Let me know if you know anything about that. Interesting. None of the other cards have it from 89 Fleer. Nothing on there. All right. We'll see you guys on the flippity flop. Peace out.